Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new storyline Juan Bernat card to review today. So this is the last storyline card for me to review because I already did the review for Forsberg and Lacazette's card. This review is important for me personally because I might actually do this card for my main account just because of the fact that I want to have like a first owner League One player playing in that left back position. So I want to see what he's going to play like. Hopefully he's good. Obviously, I don't think he's going to be meta, but he could actually surprise me in games. So we're taking a look at a card that is 5'7" with high medium work rates, left footed with 4-star skill moves and a 3-star weak foot. So all of that's actually kind of nice if he has the right dribbling stats for it. In regards to his player traits, he's got the speed dribbler trait. In regards to his in-game attributes, he's got 85 acceleration with 84 sprint speed. So obviously this is a card because he plays in the fullback position, and this is mostly with defenders in general in this game, you want to give him a shadow chemistry style for the +10/+10 boost that he actually receives. 85-84 is pretty good for base card stats, so pretty good in regards to that. But a cool thing with this card, I wish he had more shot power. Excuse me, I wish he had more shot power because he has 66 finishing, but if he had like 85 shot power, that finishing for a fullback could actually be pretty decent, but unfortunately he doesn't have the shot power. However, he does have the 79 attacking positioning as well in the shooting area. In regards to passing, his passing for base card stats is pretty good. 84 short passing, 74 long passing with 79 curve while having 79 composure, right? The important thing with this card, because of the fact that he is a 5'7" player, is the fact that he does have very good base card stats for dribbling, playing in the fullback area. Now, obviously, in the striker area, you kind of want to be a little bit more responsive, but in the fullback area, considering the fact that he's 5'7" and he probably has a certain body type in game, those dribbling stats are pretty nice for this card. Base card stats for defending is also pretty good. The only thing that's lacking on this card is defensive awareness because the shadow chemistry style will not boost defensive awareness as much, but I do see him mostly playing as a left mid in a 3-5-2 because of the way that his characteristics are, or in a 4-1-2-1-2 setup as an aggressive-oriented fullback because of the fact that he can dribble the ball at his feet quickly enough because of the height that he has, right? But base card stats for defending, not bad, just the defensive awareness. We're giving him the shadow to boost it as much as possible. And then physical in the card, 83 for stamina while having 78 aggression. So 78 aggression is not bad, but us boosting the pace with that aggression will definitely be very helpful. This is the team that we're going to be using, just a regular team. We are just reviewing Bernat's card, so we're going to do some very generic stuff. We'll be using the 4-1-2-1-2 balance instructions. We will switch some players here and there. Thiago will put in the CDM position. Pogba off to the right side over here. Gareth Bale off to the left, and then we'll just line it up like that. Instructions for this team, we're just going to have stay back while attacking. We'll do man mark. These guys have to be on cover center, which they are. Yep, so just cover center like that. And then the cam is on stay forward with the strikers on stay central getting behind. So with those instructions set on the players, we can actually try out Bernat. We'll keep Alexander Arnold's fullback position on stay back while attacking, but with Juan Bernat, we're it's okay. He doesn't have enough pace on this lone card, but obviously you need the pace. But we're going to be trying it out like this. Balance for both of the fullbacks, just to see what they're like kind of pushing forward and all that kind of good stuff. So we'll switch to the 4-1-2-2 in game. 5-5 for balance is going to be very interesting to see what he's like pushing forward into enemy territory. So let's get into a game and see how he plays. This guy will be using a 4-2-3-1-4-4-2. Okay, so it should be a good test. Okay, so we'll switch to our ultra defensive tactics. Let's see how this goes. What's your dribbling like? Ooh, it's pretty silky, actually. Goes into the empty space really nicely. His height is not that bothersome. He's kind of stockish in a way, body type-wise. We'll call him back right here. Force that run out of him right here. Go inside. Little cross. Oh, I almost scored that opportunity. I tried to get the cross there to somebody else, but it didn't really work out in that area. Oh, there he is, being super aggressive again. Cross under pressure. I'll tell you guys this right now. he does feel incredibly usable. I like how fast he feels. You know, he feels fast. Dribbling feels nice. He feels light on his feet. I mean, to be honest with you, that's the least that I can ask for in regards to, you know, fullbacks being very usable, right? Like for me right now, I have like Alexandro's road to the final card for the Serie A team, and this Juan Bernat for a League One team looks pretty decent so far. I'm curious to see what his defensive capabilities are going to be like, though. Yeah, he's very fast. Super, super agile. Left stick dribbling is phenomenal as well. Yeah, I think that this might be a card I actually select, to be honest with you guys. Aggressive right there to kind of open up the space for everybody else. Right now he's out of position, so you can see that Van de Beek actually starts to occupy his position now. This guy might be through on goal here pace-wise. Yes, he will be. That's why shadow chemistry styles for most of the players and having pace in this game is incredibly relevant for situations like that. I just paused the game because I wanted to switch my camera angle here. Because I like to have co-op. I like to see how the players move across the pitch. It's usually like this. So it's custom 20, and then this is on 0. There we go. I can tell you guys so far right now, I am overcommitting the card. So you can see that Van de Beek actually occupies Bernat's position. So what Bernat ends up doing when something like that happens is he'll start to go into the center mid position, which is a very common thing that your fullbacks tend to do if your midfielders move into that general area. Yeah, his running back is actually pretty agile as well, which is important. Shielding off in that situation was well done. His aggressive interception was great right there, actually. I liked it a lot. 4-star skill moves to be able to do stuff like that to get past the opponent, which is always nice. Moves into the empty space there. Nicely done. Pretty aggressive. He's definitely an aggressive-oriented fullback. 100%. Creates a space here for myself. We'll do a nice little cross just to see what it's like. His crosses are not too bad, to be honest. Oh, nice. Dribbles really fast under pressure. That's important. Cool. Okay, so Bernat's out of position right here, right? Actually runs back into position really quickly. That's good. Let's overcommit here. Go back into position. Nice. The thing about FIFA, I'm not a huge fan of this as a thing, but this is just a FIFA thing, right? Where you overcommit into a challenge. The important thing with defenders is seeing whether or not the player can go back into position quickly, but in an agile manner, which he obviously was able to do right there, which is very helpful. He didn't do too bad there. That was a really bad pass. Like, he shouldn't time it like that, obviously. But I like to force the situation just to see how fast he is to get ahead of certain people. I kicked the ball out over there in that situation, but I just wanted to see if Bernat would actually stick all wide. He is sticking through the middle right now with the overload ball side tactic. Do a little tackle right here, get back into position. Yeah. See, here's the thing with players like this in regards to Juan Bernat. If you overcommit a tackle, you don't get screwed over by it because of how agile he is to get back into those positions, right? That's a huge thing that is definitely a noticeable feature when it comes to agile-oriented fullbacks, right? First time shot. Nicely done there. Great job with Sterling. Good little run in behind the defense. I've overcommitted twice already, but was able to get back into position quickly because of how small he is and how he can just kind of get ahead of the attacker defending-wise, which is great. See if someone makes a run right here. Little pass. All right. Well-weighted pass there. I'll tell you guys this right now. This is definitely a card I think I'm going to do on my main account, for sure. I don't think he's a top-tier meta player, obviously. None of the 3 storyline cards are, to be fair. But he's definitely very fun to use. Like, I would love to have this card on my team as a League 1 first owner left back. But what I want to do right now is I actually want to test out the card on stay back while attacking this time. And these guys I'll be able to go to the cover wing sides of the pitch. And then these guys will be on getting behind. Yeah, let's try it out like that. I want to see what he's like on stay back while attacking. The thing is, right, is that when you have fullbacks on stay back while attacking, if you ever want to make them attacking oriented, you can kind of just like switch your tactics over here. So you can see how I have overload ball side, team press, steam, you know, stay back while attacking, whatever. You can see that the attacking fullbacks is one of the options right there. So if I have them on stay back while attacking, but I actually force the attack out of the players, they'll attack anyways for me, right? And that's what the D-pad tactic, you know, clicking it upwards and you see all the options, right? 4-1-2-2 is very strange without overcommitting fullbacks, just because like it just doesn't make sense that they don't move into that area out to the sides, because I feel like in FIFA, for FIFA 21 is very, very important, and when you're not utilizing it as much as possible, it's definitely a little bit of a downfall of gameplay for sure. See, like, just a situation like this, when you're under pressure, you kind of need that player to spread out the play. Like, right now, I'd be able to pass to my fullback, right? But now I have to work off the striker here. So I'm actually going to switch it back, because I don't know, 4-1-2-2 with stay back while attacking is just... It's just strange, man. It doesn't really make sense to do, you know? Especially if you have your center mids on cover wing so that they kind of come back into position if your fullbacks do overcommit, you know? He actually did an okay tackle right there, but he's not like tall enough to physically get that ball consistently in those areas. Tackling is also very strange in this game, to be fair. There you go. That's the width we need. Now we can potentially attack into good space here. First time cross across. Probably should have just done a regular cross. I like doing the finesse cross because it's just really, really effective, the way that it just kind of like whips the ball in. I don't think my boy has assisted for crosses, which is what you kind of need for those crosses to work to the best of its ability. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Juan Bernat card. It's pretty good. It's definitely not a card that will let you down, right? Obviously, if you look at it from a full meta perspective, he's not going to be a full meta card, but he's really, really fun to use because of the base dribbling stats that he has, the pace that you basically give him, and the defending stats that he has as well. It's a very, very good card in regards to those things. Physical, definitely lackluster for the card because of the fact that he's 5'7", the lack of physical is noticeable. The 78 aggression is pretty decent. It would have been really nice if it was like 84 aggression while he was running, because you do notice it a little bit, but if he had that little bit of extra, it would be very, very helpful. But the card's pretty good, man. I think it's pretty close between him and Lacazette. Sabitzer's kind of irrelevant to me personally, unless you're doing it for the Bundesliga aspect. But I do think that Bernat's pretty decent. If I get to this level, it's tough to say whether if I would go with Lacazette for the French striker from the Premier League, or, because I already have Martial, right? Or I go with a left back from League One, because there's not a crazy amount of left backs from League One that you can get for essentially free. It's not free because you have to earn it. Other than, like, I think it's Kamara, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. It's a tie between Bernat and Lacazette for me in regards to the storylines from the players that I actually tried out. So yeah, I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.